Hey viewers, well this is what I've got today. This is a Webasto Thermo Top V. This particular one's been removed from a Land Rover Discovery 3 circa 2005. It's fitted to most turbo diesel models, so the 2.7 litre V6. I've got it connected up to a HP server power supply, which is capable of providing, I think it's 60 odd amps. Power meter just there, and because these are designed in quite an annoying way, you need a digital signal to turn them on. So connected to one of the pins in there, and I will put a diagram in the description. So one of these is connected to a fuel pump, and the other's connected to my diagnostic interface up here, which is plugged into the laptop. So this is the only way you can turn these on without a genuine Webasto timer or a telestart module, for example. You see it communicating there. I have just had this running. I'm going to start it up again for you, and to do that we just go onto this here, onto parking heating. And since this one didn't come with a fuel pump, most of them don't when they're removed from these vehicles, so the fuel pump's right at the back of the vehicle, under the floor of the car. So I'm just using a regular 5 kilowatt diesel heater pump, just a standard Chinese one, running it off some diesel. That's it, it's lit. So obviously the glow plug's still running at this point, drawing quite a bit of current. So some of the connections I got here, these two are just for the diagnostic interface, which requires 12 volts. Obviously these two main power connectors are going down to the unit itself. Just branched onto this here, I've got the negative for the fuel pump. This is the positive for the fuel pump, which is obviously coming from the unit. I've just soldered onto the connectors on this because I didn't have a plug for it. and that there is the connection to the W bus line, so that's got the data going through it. If I unplug that, this heater will just stop, so it does need a constant link of data to keep it running. I just think people don't buy these because obviously you need a W bus protocol to start it up. It's not just as simple as shorting 2 wires out, for example, like some of the Thermo Top Z's or the C's. But these diagnostic units are relatively cheap now. Make them yourself using a OBD K-line adapter. And this one, I think it was £25. It was all made up for me, so it was worth every penny. One thing you definitely want to check out if you want to run one of these on, I don't know, your camper van or maybe your vehicle. If you search on eBay for a W bus adapter, I think it's called a W bus to analog adapter. I'll pop a link in the description. You just give it 12 volts and a switched live, so switch 12 volts, and run a cable to the heater, to the W bus line, and it will start the heater up as long as you're giving this little control board 12 volts. I think they're about £30. I'm going to be buying myself one now I know this works. I read a lot online saying people that you need a genuine Land Rover pump, but like I say, it's working brilliant on that Chinese one. That thing cost me £7, so just a normal pump. It's getting pretty hot now, and wattage now we're fully warmed up, it's 47 watts. That's it. Maximum output at the moment. Excuse me. Sorry if I appear to be shaking. It is pretty chilly out here. There you go.